evening, everyone. Today we will be cleaning a Sig Sauer P320 Xcompact. So this particular handgun is a semi-automatic chambered in 9mm. So as always, we want to make sure that the firearm is unloaded, nothing in the chamber. So this gun is actually pretty dirty. So my father uses this as his carry sometimes, so pretty dirty. So again, we have our Hoppies number 9 here in this jar lid over here. We have our all-purpose brush. We have our cotton swabs, wooden cotton swabs. We have our boar snake chambered in 9. We have our frog lube. And we have I got some cleaning rags, but let's just get started. So to disassemble this particular firearm, what you need to do is lock the slide to the rear. So you do that by just pushing the slide back and pushing up on this slide lock right here. So once you have it locked to the rear, this is the takedown lever. So you do want to rotate that clockwise just until it stops. And from there, you can go ahead and release the slide, and it should just pop right off. Just like that. And again, it is really dirty. Then you have the captured spring. It's a double captured spring. And you have the barrel itself. And again, that is as far as you want to take it apart. Now, the Sig P320 models, they are a modular model, meaning that this frame, this metal frame on the inside, that is the gun itself, because that's what has the serial number. You can take this out and put that fire control unit into a whole new frame. Whether you wanted to upgrade the frame, even the caliber, you would just have to buy a kit. So from here, we'll start off cleaning the slide. So again, we'll take our all-purpose brush, just dab it into the hoppies, and then you just again want to start brushing wherever it's dirty. How clean you want it is really up to you, but this firearm is actually really dirty, so I'm going to spend just a little bit more than normal time on it just to make sure that it's fully clean so that it functions properly. So I did get a new cleaning mat. It's smaller, just more for the handguns. I do have one for my ARs or the rifles. Okay, get a little bit more hoppies on there. So I am using gloves this time just because this one is a little more dirtier than all my other firearms. It's nice to have a good cleaning mat so that when you get all the splatter of the CLP or the solvent gets on the mat, but it is pretty dirty. So this right here is where the serial number is, and as you can see, it's on the fire control unit and not actually on the frame. That's one cool thing about the P320 is you can totally change size from a compact all the way up to a full size. You can change calibers. Now with the caliber change, when you buy the kit will give you a whole new slide with a whole new barrel chambered for that new caliber, and also magazines with the lower frame. When you are disassembling your firearm or cleaning your firearms, you never want to have any live rounds in the firearm, or if it's in the magazine, you know, in the firearm. It's just a safety thing. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for the slide. Now, I will thoroughly give this a full clean when I get a chance, but that will be off camera, only because it can take an hour. Can. So this is a brand new rag, and we'll see how dirty it gets. It's starting to get dirty. If you feel that it's not clean yet, or you can still feel or see dirt or dust, you know, just give it another round of brushing with the all-purpose brush. Okay, so for the most part it is pretty clean. Not 100%. I will say probably about 60%. When I do a full clean on this, I do actually take the fire control unit out just so I can, you know, get the whole frame. And you can see that we have some dust, you know, or dirt on the grip. You know, you can go over that with your all-purpose brush. Now, probably, you know, keep the solvent off of the polymer parts, but you know, not necessarily going to hurt the frame. Okay, so there we have it, just a basic clean. Looks a lot cleaner than before. So from here we will move on to the barrel. So as you can see, the barrel is dirty, and don't know if the camera is going to autofocus, but yeah. So from here it is kind of dirty. So again, from here we start to scrub the crap out of it. And this is, again, just you're scrubbing the outside of the barrel. Sometimes your barrel with a lot of use will start to wear where it rubs against the frame, and that's normal wear and tear. Okay, that should be good just for a quick basic clean. Again, when I do a full clean on one handgun, it usually takes me about an hour. I'm trying to keep these videos down to about 10 minutes at most. Okay, so once we have the outside pretty, you know, clean, we're going to move on to using the bore brush, or I'm sorry, the bore snake. So again, this one is chambered for a 9mm. Okay, so what you want to do is take that end, put it into the barrel as if it's a bullet going in that direction. There, you're just going to pull the bore snake through one pass, two pass, and three passes. I usually do 3 to 5 just to, make sure it gets any dust and dirt out of it. Okay, so looks pretty clean. Okay, then moving on to the next part, you have the captured spring. So again, with this, you don't want to use any solvent or lube on it. You just want to give it a good cleaning with the rag. Okay, and that is it. So next thing, we're going to move on to the slide. So the slide's probably going to be the dirtiest part. So as you can see, it looks like there's some rust spots. Those are just dirt. So all-purpose brush. Just get a good clean. If there are any particular handguns that you guys would like to see in the future, please let me know. I will see if I have that in my arsenal. If I do not, I will acquire them so that we can have them. But for the most part, if you have a Glock 19 for say, any of my Glock cleaning videos will be the same, because for the most part, 99% of all Glocks disassemble the same way, if not 100% of all the Glocks. See, there's a lot of dirt behind the rear sights here. And my father carries this on the farm, so it does get dusty. Get in between the rear sights here. Get the face of the firing pin. Front sights. So right here, the muzzle of the slide, that you're going to have a lot of carbon buildup if you, for say, do a lot of shooting, target practicing, whatnot. That's where most of the gunk is going to build up, because that's where all the gas is escaping, and it leaves behind that carbon. Okay, so just for the purpose of this instructional video, this is as far as we'll get. So again, you're going to wipe it down with your rag. Okay, moving on, we're going to take the Q-tips and just get to the, hard to get areas, all the small cracks. Just to get that dirt out. Okay, definitely a lot cleaner than before. Okay. So from here, we are pretty much complete with scrubbing down the frame, the receiver, the barrel, and the guide rod. So we are going to lube it up before we put it back together. So again, with that frog lube, take that cotton swab, dip it inside, And again, we want to hit all the areas that's going to contact and rub against the frame. So right here, along the rail, having a little excess lube isn't going to hurt the firearm. Just makes it so that there's no lessen the wear and tear on the frame. Okay, so that's on the slide, and then on the lower the frame, we're going to hit all the rail points. So right here, and that is pretty much it. So from here, we are going to put the firearm back together in opposite order. So the frame, you have your barrel, just like that. Okay, so the guide rod goes in. You want to push it in down, and if you've done everything correctly, nothing should pop out. So okay, once you got the spring put back in, the next part is you're going to want to match up the rails and lock the slide to the rear again, just like that, and then you're going to close the takedown lever. From there, you're going to release the firearm. So from here, what I'm going to do is give it a quick wipe down, and then I'm going to use a silicone cloth to wipe it down once I get it with the rag. Okay, so from here, this is the silicone rag. So the silicone rag is already wet, a little moist with lubricant. It's to help the finish, preserve the finish. As you can tell, it is, wet. Make sure you get all, the frame and everything. And this does help get rid of all the dirty polymer parts, that you can have access to. So and that is it, folks. If it's a little bit much for you, you can just wipe it down a little bit. But definitely a lot cleaner. So, and as always, I always like to do a function check just to make sure that everything's put back together correctly. So with an empty chamber, you're going to pull the trigger while holding it down. You're going to reset the trigger while keeping the trigger pressed. You're going to slowly release the trigger. You should hear an audible click right there, and then pull the trigger again, and then you should not be able to pull the trigger again. So that just lets you know that you've put everything back together correctly. Thank you guys very much. Stay safe.